Yo, what's going on, runners? Welcome to another cash refresh event. I'm your host, Graham, and today I'm facing off against Presheaf in SOCR4. That's the Stimhack online cash refresh tournament number 4. Wow, I can't believe it. So we're gonna start off with an exciting match here between Reyna, that's me, and Cerebral Imaging, which is Presheaf. Let's wish him some good luck and also have some fun. We love it. This hand has a lot of draw, which I kind of like. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. So my deck isn't anything too fancy. The biggest thing is that it uses a lot of viruses. So what is that? That's going to be like Progenitor, Yusuf, Data Sucker, all that kind of stuff. Now Presheaf is on Cerebral Imaging, which means that he gets green level clearance and ultraviolet clearance. So he's probably just doing like a good stuff HB strategy, except it's just out of CI, which seems fine. So let's play some cards. Interesting. I'm gonna play forged activation orders on this ice because I'm gonna have to discard something anyway. Victor 1, is it? I could have clicked through that. That's a shame. Let's see what's in his hand. Cider Adaptive Barrier. Invigorating. Incredible. Let's see if he is able to score something out. No, he does not. He does not want to go down to 0 credits. Probably because then he'd have to discard all of his cards in his hand. So I have found that Reyna's ability is much more relevant in a very limited card pool like this. Let's see what's going on in HQ. And see if he reses this Cider for 5. He does not. Home Guard. I don't love that. Let's see here. I could play Emergency Shutdown right now on the Victor and then run in. I think I'm just going to run in all normal type here and just click through these 2 subs and see if he's trying to rush out an agenda here. Oh, MCA. Yeah, I gotta trash that. Gotta trash the MCA. I'm trying to be pretty aggressive here. As soon as he ices up R&D, I'm probably going to drop this day job. But until then, let's see what the top card of R&D is. I'm probably just going to run a lot. Let's get down to data folding and then click for credit. And then I'm going to ditch. Oh gosh. Oh man, there's so many good cards in my hand. I don't love this. I think I'm going to get rid of the forged activation orders. As much as I would love to trash some ice, you know what I mean? But what can you do? What can you do? Using some MCA Austerity Policy. We're going to day job. Unable to pay for day job. Oh no, I can't because I lost the click. Alright. Let's try running HQ. Let's see if he reses anything. No, he's not going to. Let's check the top card of R&D. Trash calibration testing, yes. And let's run R&D again, because I'm not going to be able to play. Like, I thought about clicking for a credit, so that'd be at 1. Data folding would bring me up to 2, and then I could play Day Job, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be at 3 clicks anyway. From MCA. Alrighty, so here we are. Gonna run HQ. If I can, if I make runs every turn, then I'm more likely to fire my Reina ability and make it more relevant over the course of the game. I thought that was the case, so we're gonna let that guy end the run. And then I'm gonna click for 2 credits. And so he probably has some kind of agenda in there. Oh, but he's not gonna fire it off yet. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to find, like, breakers. So let's run R&D, see if I can get him to res something. This could be that home guard, which he'd have to spend all of his money to res, and he's not going to do that. Oh, it's an Eli. Yeah, you know what? I can click through that, right? Oh, no, I only have 1 click left. So all those subs are going to fire. But he's going to be down to 2 credits, which kind of sucks for him. And then I'm going to play a Mimic. And next turn I'll be set up to play this mining accident. He's going to click for 3 credits because he's poor. I could, let's see, if I run first click, I can click through the Eli, have a click left at the end. He ends up drawing a card out of the deal. That's fine. So let's run R&D. I'm going to break 2 subroutines, let him draw a card. I'm going to see the top card of his deck. Ding, 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 ding. Feels good. And then I'm going to play a mining accident. And he'll have to give me a bad publicity. Which I like. He's got this fully charged MCA. And I don't love that. As you might expect. But I need to start drawing some cards here. Oh, Turtle, where have you been all my life? I think I gotta take a second here to regroup, which means he's very likely to be able to score out his elective upgrade. He might be on Ikawa project. For the defensive ability, but I just don't think that's the case. I mean, it's possible. That's fine. Let's see here. Let's draw. Credit. Or install data folding. Click for 2 credits. So I'm trying to get up to a point where I can install Amakua and put a bunch of counters on it really fast. I've sufficiently slowed him down, but at the cost of me like spending a ton of clicks every turn to run, and I think I'm gonna start regretting that pretty soon. So let's throw down this Amakua and check server 2 here. Pay 3 to trash. No. Maybe my world will be full of regret. Let's draw. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and run archives and just get another turtle counter here. Home Guard, I want to say, is like 5 strength, which is the only piece of ice that I should be worried about at this point. I got to make sure that my Mimic can break it. So I'm going to need to slam down this data sucker and start making some runs. You know, installing this MCA is kind of a weird move. I'm not sure why he did that. So that's interesting, I guess. Unless he needed to dump cards out of his hand, but I'd be kind of surprised by that. Alright, so he's going to pop it, which means he's going to get some points on the board. And hopefully it's not an elective upgrade. We'll find out. Brain rewiring. What? He's on rewired CI. What is this? Oh, man. I didn't think you could do rewired in CR. Nicely done. Well. Oh, so he has to draw both of his neurals and be able to score off of a full MCA. He's right. He's asking if I could have drawn I've Had Worses. Which I could have, but I only had one left, so that was kind of unlikely. Well, guys, I'm losing this tournament pretty hard. Let me ask him if I can... Perfect. Yeah, you know, if I had thought about how it's vaguely possible to even do that, I maybe would have played a little bit differently, but I don't have any damage reduction in this deck. So, you know, I think that seems pretty unlikely. The idea is that you're supposed to be able to create a lot of pressure. So my biggest thing was just I wasn't sure if I could get into the scoring server. But I shouldn't have just left that MCA up there. I think that was probably the only thing that I could have done differently, is stopped running so much to get out the Amakua sooner so that I could actually get into this remote. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on what I could have done differently. But now he's going to face off against my HB deck, which is clearly not going to be as good because it doesn't have a one-turn win combo in it. But it does play traditional Netrunner, and it does it pretty well. It is a Cider deck, Cider Industries, whatever that ID is called, where if the runner spends a click during a run, you get to take a card from archives and put it on top of your deck. There it goes. But I don't. 2 agendas, no ice. I don't love it. A little bit better. Looks like 2 agenda. Oh man, but he's on Kit, which means Kit doesn't usually run indexing, because it does run kind of counter to what Kit likes to do. So let's install this guy, install this over HQ, gain a credit, and then I'm prepped and ready for an ultraviolet next turn. And I could probably ditch an Akawa project into archives. Good luck. Yeah, he's probably not going to do anything crazy here. He did get really good econ cards off the bat, though. He's going to trash my MCA, which is probably correct. Let's play Ultraviolet. I get to install a card, and it's going to be... I want to get some ice on R&D here pretty soon. And I do have 10 credits now. So Let's throw this guy on R&D. I'm going to ditch the Conundrum because that's kind of my anti-turtle tech. And let's ditch a Mason Bellamy. We can use the other Mason Bellamy to get back the Mason Bellamy I just dropped. Seems fine, right? Everything's going to be great. Mopus for 8. Always a strong play. So we're going to go, let's see, I'm going to last click IPO. Second click is Maryland. That leaves me with 4 cards in hand. So first click draw. Alright, install Maryland and the IP ISO. So now I've got some economy running, which is great. And I am going to res this so that he can't just trash it. It's going to get shuffled back into my deck, it looks like. So I'm cool with that. Way cool with that. We're going to... Same plan as last time, which is going to be... Let's draw. Throw down Maryland and play hedge fund. And we're just going to wait for my ice to show up. Because apparently it's not anywhere. And he's probably going to do the same thing he did. I will do this. And you can just shuffle that right back into my deck. Interesting. So I really need ice soon. Man, you know, last time I played this, I had a really hard time finding my ice as well. I do have 15. I ditched one of them. So there's 12 ice left in my deck. And I got 34 cards, so it's more than 1 in 3 is ice at this point. He's definitely going to run whatever I put down. This is rough. This is real rough. So let's just take 2 credits. I'm going to ditch the Ikawa. And I'm going to ditch the Ultraviolet because I can't afford to draw a lot more right now. There's definitely a lack of card filtering in the card pool at the moment. Good, he's not running crap right now. This is really better for R&D than it is anything else. Especially because it then turns Shadow back on. So let's just do that. Take some credits, install a piece of ice. Bob's your uncle. But yeah, there's not a ton of card filtering, so I don't have a way to like get rid of all these agendas that I have in hand. There's an archive memory, so I can get back an agenda that I've ditched, which is cool. So let's draw. Alright, so there's 12 ice in R&D, and I'm down to 31 cards. So it is almost 40% of my deck is ice. So I'm going to install Mason Bellamy knowing that I can get him back with Archive Memories, and that gives him something to waste his clicks on. And then I'm going to take a credit, and we're going to ditch Closed Accounts, because that's only going to come into play if he... trashes... What am I trying to say? The... Closed Accounts is only going to come into play if I draw a C-Source anytime soon, and he doesn't have a billion credits. He's going to trash the Mason Bellamy, because why not? I'm not creating any pressure, because I don't have any ice. He's going to install the Source. Interesting. Let's draw. Another Tapestry. That's cool, I guess. So I have to put this on... I mean, this is Essentials only piece of ice. What ice do I have that goes on remotes? Looks like literally every other ice in my deck. I'm going to put the Tapestry on HQ anyway, and sure. You can trash that all you want. That's fine. As soon as you start running any other server, you're going to start giving me cards back, which is cool, I guess. A piece of ice. Wow, look at that. Now, this sucks because this is a code gate, but, like, what can I do, right? I could jam an agenda in here. Which is fine. I think I'm going to try putting the strongbox in first and see if he checks it. I mean, he can easily get in here, so I don't know what the problem is, but he does have self-modifying code because he is a shaper, so he picked creation and control as his big box. That's fine. So he's going to spend probably 6 credits getting out Gordian Blade, and then another, what, 3 credits to break? And then he'll spend 3 credits, or another credit, sorry, on Strongbox. So I have 11 lice left in my deck. Or what did I say? Yeah, 11 out of 27, which is, again, around that 40% mark. Sure. I'll jam something in here. I mean, man, if I had any kind of, like, traps, this guy would be running them super hard. I think I have an aggressive secretary in here. So if I need to, I can install double advance that. And get rid of some of his reg. Let's draw. Jeez Louise. This is crazy. This ice doesn't do me a lot of good. I'm going to keep drawing. Nothing, huh? Alright, well, that's fine. Get rid of that. Get rid of that melange. Oh, gosh. Get rid of soft growth for now. It's fine. Yeah, I'll res this tapestry. So tapestry is a pain in the butt, right? Because, yeah, well, it already is a code gate. So it's just really expensive to break if you care about the subs. So he's running early in his turn. So the click matters. Also, my ID makes the click matter. And if you're up there already, you might as well break the other ones so I don't get to, like, filter my hand and stuff. But this barrier is probably going to keep me. Yeah. Which is good. I guess I just need more ice, man, because last game, too, I was, like, starved for ice. I figured that 15 would be enough, but apparently not. Plus, it's annoying playing against Kit, because, like, she turns everything into a code gate. So I don't, like, love that. Oh, Niner, that's interesting. Sea Source, alright. Alright. I'm just going to take some credits here. Now, unfortunately, I have to get rid of something else here. I'll drop the food. That's fine. His instincts are right in that he should be running HQ right now because I haven't scored out anything and it's freaking turn 12 of this game, which is bonkers. Alright, that's a cool 5 points for you, my friend. I'm not sure why he's running archives with a Maxwell James, but he had to pay 5 to steal Ikawa Project? Why does it say that? Did you pay 5? Is that right? It should just be 2. Alright, well, I get a card on top of my deck from the Ikawa click. I have to do it manually. I guess I'm going to put this guy here, huh? Self-growth, probably. Yeah. That's right. So but I can't jam agendas yet because I don't have a freaking end the run ice, which is driving me bonkers. What the heck? I got 7 of them or whatever. Oh, it's painful. All right. C-Source, you have 1 credit and no link, so or one credit, 1 link. I'm going to play Self-Growth Program, and we're going to bounce Magnum Opus and Gordian Blade. And then I'm going to trash... I could trash like Maxwell James or something. I don't know if that's the right move here or not, seeing as he can't even really get in very well. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, because none of the other clicks I can spend are very good, right? I can archive memories for something, but I'd rather wait until I know what the heck I want. And I could jam an agenda, but he could just run it first click and steal it anyway. So I don't love that. So that's what we're going to do instead. There's another self-growth, so that's cool. We're going to draw. Thank you, Moses. What the heck? I guess I'll just jam that there. That's fine. Holy smokes. Man. That's annoying. I still need another piece of ice in order to... There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's see here. I need... Finally, this ice showed up. Man, I'm so mad about that. I don't want to, like, just dirtle around forever, but, like... So I got this Archive Memories. Let me think here. This is interesting. I will say it's been annoying that he hasn't been face checking much of my ice, so none of my click subs have been going off. Let's see, how much does it cost him to break through this cider? It's strength 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Inti to break this. So he has 5 credits left over. So yeah, he can get in there pretty well. I think this is a time to jam that guy in the remote, click for credit, take the IPO credit, and see if he goes after it. It would be really cool if I could get him to burn a Stimhack too, because he's pretty sure he saw with Corporate Defector that this is a cider adaptive barrier most likely. So he can do the math, figure out that it costs him 9, and so he's like trying to figure out like, oh, can I get in here? So if I can get him to burn a Stimhack, that'd be super cool. That'd be real neat, as they say in the biz. Otherwise, he can just spend a bunch of money, and then I can C-Source bounce his Mopus and Gordian Blade again, which is just a crazy huge setback tempo-wise for him. So this game is much more interesting for me than the last one was. I was feeling all right where I was last time. Yes, got him to burn the Stimhack. Yeah. So he's going to break this for 2 with Kit and Gordian Blade. And then he's going to break the cider for 9, so all of his Stimhack credits. Nice thing about this setup too... Oh, he gets the Cyber Daily money. That's right. Nice thing about this too is that he's not pumping strength on the nausea with his Stimhack, so he doesn't get like the retained strength efficiency for the Weir. He could just let this fire if he wants to. He's not going to, though. The biggest reason to not let that fire is just to avoid me getting back a C-Source from my ID. So we're going to... Oh, do I want to res this? For money? Doing some quick math. He's going to end his turn with 10 credits, probably. Nah, B. You're good. Hey, I got another source. Trash. That's pretty good. So, let me think here. Now, this one is not as much of a setback if I just bounce the Mopus, because he can just reinstall it right away. But that did cost him 9 credits to break 3 here. Gosh. So I could get back a Mason Bellamy right now. I could also get back a Melange Mining Core for more money if I want to drag this sucker out. Like I could hit him with the Sea Source, but he's just gonna put back all of his good stuff anyway. I'm gonna see if I can take him for a roost cruise here. So I'm gonna play Archive Memories for a Mason Bellamy, I think. Mason Bellamy or Melange? What do you think? Is he more likely to... Alright. I'm gonna... So he sees that I pulled up the Melange. So then I'm gonna jam this Vitruvius in the remote. Then I'm just gonna click for a credit. And he's gonna assume that that's the Melange. And I'm gonna see if I can squeak out some more points that way. I don't love doing this when it's not game point, though. I also wasted an Archive Memories. So like this is kind of like not a great play. I think I might be able to get some points out of the deal. Man, I would love it if that Aggressive Secretary showed up. How great would that be? Eventually he's going to have to play a Maker's Eye and try to get some essential accesses. Ooh, dedicated processor! Although that's bad, because that means that now he can actually get in here. So... yes, give me the points. Ruse Cruise! Ruse Cruise! Yeah! Totally worked. Man. Feels good when I can pull off that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to be soups broke, which is great fun, you know? Alright, so this shadow is not super taxing at all, and I'm probably not going to mess with that. This tapestry is pretty taxing. Let me count my agendas. In my deck, I have 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in score areas, 5, 6 in my hand. So there's a 2 in 15 chance that this is a winning agenda. What the heck? That's fine. These tapestries are soups annoying, so it's groovy. He's going to spend all the monies to break it because he's on Magnum Opus and he don't care. He also gets the Cyberdalia rebate, so it's only 6 credits for him to break it instead of 5. We're going to jam this guy into Das Remote. And we're going to clear for 2 credits. That's what we're going to do. Because if he trashes that Melange, then I'm not in a good spot. Also, at this point, I think if I could get a Mason Bellamy back, then I could actually score out any combo project. But I'd have to put the Mason Bellamy in the server and then double advance it. Indexing. Alright, well, have it your way, kiddo. Just to confirm, this is going to cost him 2 to break each time. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll have 1 credit left over to res this Melange, and that's fine. And he'll see the indexing, but I don't think he'll be able to do much about it. Whatever he sees. Should see maybe the last Vitruvius, or... Do I have any 4-2s in here? I probably have a successful field test. Oh, the Stimhack! Private security force. Is that another ruse? Yeah, it was interesting. If these data ravens showed up at any point in time, they become really, really hard to work around because all my ice taxes your clicks. And the Mason Bellamy's are really good, so I kind of got some stuff in the wrong order. I wanted the data ravens first and the Mason Bellamy's later. So, yeah. That same old thing play at the end was great. Yeah, so anyway, my Masons too soon and my Ravens too late. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Presheaf is now going to be 4-2 in the tournament, which is great for him and not great for me. And I'm going to be at the caboose end with a 2-4, so I'm probably not going to make the cut this time around. But I'm having a lot of fun trying out some of this new stuff. I was hoping that some of these new HB cards would make a Cider Glacier a little bit more viable. Maybe Ginger City Grid that comes out later this week will. Combined with the ultraviolet clearance that I already have in here. But I don't think that's going to translate over into standard anytime soon. So anyway, where was my aggressive secretary? I want to know what was up with that. It's also buried. That would have saved me. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on streaming from